Pardon me. Um, Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. I do have to just turn the volume down a wee bit on my phone because I had to crank it up for Twitch. So yeah, I don't know why, but Twitch was being fucking Twitch this afternoon, wasn't it? So. And now my phone's a bit too quiet for YouTube. I do apologise that we are a quarter of an hour late, just about. But even though I had actually logged into YouTube through OBS, when I went to go live, it didn't actually have me logged in at all. So I had to basically log in and set up all my stuff again. So that's where we are just now. So and relax. And relax. So what we'll do is, I've no idea if Tom's coming to join this afternoon or not, or this evening, I should say, or not. So what I'm going to do is, until I know whether or not we're getting anyone in to join, we are just going to use old school techniques. So I haven't had my dinner. I'm on a protein shake for my tea tonight because I can't be asked putting soup on. So yeah, if you want to join, feel yourselves whether you want to join or not. And we do have enough work for at least 2, maybe 3 people to join. So there is plenty of work. We do need to buy livestock and all that, but we can do that at any point in time. Okay, so that is one of the plans for today as well. The other plan is making sure that we get all this grass lifted today. I have enabled a mod. What's the 3-point link butt brake? Was it full rich butt brake or something along those lines? So that's enabled. As far as I'm aware, we do have it on one of our live stream Let's Play maps, so it should work. As far as I'm aware, we've got it on Bally Springs. Not Bally Springs, the other one. Green Hills. As far as I'm aware, it's on Green Hills. It might even be on Bally Springs as well. But obviously it should be on Green Hills because that's obviously we're still in 1985, is it? So we'll jump out of the tractor to see what we're actually doing, what we're actually missing. We are missing a wee bit. So we'll just reverse back and try and get what we can. I am going to have to jump in and change a reset number 2 because I'm pretty sure that that should be set to March. Where is that? Right, it is set to March. So why? Okay. I've no idea what that was that just popped up on the screen, so yeah, it could be a message saying, "We're sorry, we didn't realise that you'd set something up." Buttons. So if you want to join, feel free. We are on FS22 server, so you can join us here on that, if that makes sense. We are just through. We are through. So we'll just reverse at the back. I don't know why we're still spinning. I'm going to have to enable front diff, and hopefully that stops us from spinning the front wheels. Because we're just making a fucking mess. Okay, so it actually turns itself on. Okay. I didn't actually realise this game was as oh, the mod was as good as that. So if you're going over a certain speed, it disengages your default and all that. Which, you know, that's what it should do. Happy days. So we'll take this back to the farm. We'll then jump back into the G series Valtra and we'll finish raking up. Hopefully by the time we rate this build up, Storm should be in. Maybe another couple, 1 or 2 weeks will be in on the map as well. So as far as I'm aware, hopefully the butt rate does work. If it doesn't, let me know. The reason the butt rate is for the shed. For the covered silage bit, we can't, once we get over halfway full, we can't continue the shovel. So that's where the butt rate thing comes in reasonable handy. Obviously it's alright for us if we're carting ourselves. Over this tractor and might have a look at sleeping bigger tractor as well. We only now have 700,000. If we do go bigger, it's going to have to be 550 plus. So that pretty much limits us to around about a Duke, maybe Spain. Not sure about actually T9 is Stagger 715 base. John Deere 9RT or TR, whatever it is. The extract thing from class. But yeah, you know, there's plenty of bigger tractors if you need them. So I was thinking about doing a late night live stream, as you know, we were talking about it in one of the other streams. So we're going to do a late night live stream tonight, but it's going to be of a twist. Haha. We're going to continue on this map, guys, until we can go no more. So actually we'll continue on this map after 10 o'clock. We're not changing games, we're not doing whatever. The only thing that might happen is around 11 o'clock we might jump to a live stream. That makes sense. Because YouTube and all gets carried on. It doesn't like when you go over a 4 hour mark through OBS for some reason at the minute. It might just be my internet, I don't know. But it's nice when you don't have somebody standing at the gate, closing the gate in your face. But again, if you want to join, feel free. You know where to find us on FS22. I've got an itchy nose. Try to itch it and drive and move the mouse weight doesn't actually work. So I'm gonna have to scratch my voice, guys. So yeah, we'll just bubble around. Do have back plates. The panels are handy, apart from when you can't get round fast enough, and you smack into the side of into the side of it. Also, once we get fuller and fuller and fuller, also reverse straight into the panel, and that we basically use the panel to keep everything nice and tidy. So we'll do what we can. My plan is we get all of that field in. It's nice level. We'll then mow the rest basically. The rest of the grass fields. Some of which will be fertilised, some probably won't be. It's just the way that things are at the minute. But that's the plan. I think we are far enough off the wall that won't interfere. As that's off 19, I'm gonna a couple of gogs of that juice, whatever it is, protein shake stuff, and then my face back on. So as you can see, we steamed up the page. So we'll just move forward a wee bit. It was nice and warm, and it's a little chilly in here again. I did go back to my bed after the live stream on Twitch, just for an hour or so. It was actually nice and warm in my bed. So yeah. We do have a shovel that we need to go and get, the wheel loader, whatever you want to call it, same thing. So we'll go and get that at some point. It does all depend on if somebody's coming in to join. If somebody's coming in to join, then obviously we need it a lot faster than if nobody was coming in to join. if that makes sense. So I'm just going to leave that here, blocking place. Let's jump back to the Valtrex in the field. It helps if you have the right thing enabled. Let's turn them on. I know. So let's go. So it's up, down, probably up, and out, should go all about. So as you can see, the area of our windrow brake has got the wiggle on. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That might be a part of our problem. You know, the rake might actually be too big for that windrow, for that loading wagon. But yeah, if it. I don't know. Do I actually have class 1 installed in this yet? Loading wagons, forge wagons is what they call now. So we've got the base game class. I don't know if it's. It does have an add tank. So it's exactly the same size as what we've currently got, tonnage wise. It is 220 horsepower for that one. That one is a bigger. That's bigger. The 46 again, it has an add tank. It's 250. So we could go Crone, I guess. So actually no, we can't because that's only a 3.6. It's a 3.7. So they're actually smaller. Do we have any bigger ones? Right, so that's 240 for. Yeah. It does depend whether that can clear our pile or not. So what we're going to do is we'll get that. We'll get flotation times it. How much is that going to be? 100 and. It's 240. Okay. So when we get to that stage, we'll go and try it out. I think that's the biggest we can get. So hopefully it should be okay. If you've just joined, welcome. If you want to come join us on the map, feel free. I don't know why we're dropping so many frames this evening. Because I've got pretty good reception. And yet my the frames seem to be dropping quite badly. We're currently sitting at 55 of our frame drops. What's not good, and I don't know why, because it's been pretty good over the last several live streams. But anyway. It shouldn't stop anyone from wanting to come and join. Just bear with me 2 seconds. So like the message says, if you want to join, feel free. We are on Elm Creek, FS22. I think the blue stuff kind of gives it away, doesn't it? What's the title? Yeah, we are on the SEP, aren't we? Yeah, we are, that's fine. I don't know why the road things are going round the wrong way on the rake. I have no idea why it does that. Excuse me. I just couldn't mute fast enough, guys. I do apologise. For anyone that was wearing headphones. Yeah. That might need to be lifted. Just saying. Yes, that is going to have to be lifted because that is going to cause me pain. But we will do what we can do. Just move out of the way. We'll stop there. I am going to get another tractor. We'll go big. I didn't think that was going to be a 31 mile an hour tractor. That's now a possibility. Oof, 80 miles an hour? Don't think so. I thought that was bigger than 340 horsepower. What is that? Select Gen 3. So as much as I'm not a Fent fan, we are going to go with 1000 viral Gen 3, and we're going to max it. 37 miles an hour, 517 horsepower. We'll go BKT. Grip and weights. Does that stop us slipping? I don't know. But we'll try it. Line setting, power and setting 1. Guessing that's the interior. Yeah. So it changes. It's got a horn and a half, is it not? As much as I don't like Fendt, I hate Fendt tractors. I think having something with as much power as this might be very, very handy. What I'm just going to do is cheat in some add, because obviously we're getting the basically, even though we are technically leasing the equipment, so it's 100% guaranteed to get every single pound of our money back, or dollar of our money back, because we're in America. We will get every single penny back. So, or cent, whatever you want to call it. We get all our money back if we don't like this tractor and loading man setup, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll head to the field with this, obviously 41 miles an hour. Better than 37, that's for sure. I know this is probably going to end up being Storm's tractor. But you know, don't mind. It's able to get jobs done with it. Superb. But yeah, obviously if you want to join, feel free. Oh, lovely stuff. I am going to enable the four-wheel drive system, traction control and all that. I just realised I haven't done that for the wagon and for the shovel. So I'm just very quickly going to do that as well. Because if we don't, that's going to make life awkward. So yeah, we'll head on. So the way I've got set up is my divide button at the top, slash button, whatever, puts on my four-wheel drive. 7's my front diff, 8's my rear diff. Obviously, I've got a four-wheel drive on to operate them, but obviously it locks out depending on what speed you're doing. Which is quite right, because otherwise you'll fuck things up. Ooh. Ooh. Right, okay. When you put your lights on, your front lights, or the standard lights, all your dashboards go black. So all your screens go black. And when they're off, they go white. Not really what I like, but yeah. Guess if you're sitting in the tractor late hours at night through the winter doing field work, you don't really want to be blinded. Let's see what that one does. Yeah, that one does exactly the same. So yeah, it's fine. We'll make do. So we might as well start off and make sure that is actually doing its job. So forward drive's enabled, so we're not chewing the field up. We'll just tidy up the mess up that we've made. So far, so good. So it is the loading wagon. Our loading wagon is too small, basically. For, for dealing with this, the rate that we have got. So we are going to have to make do with the Fent and the Pro. I think we could do without the Fent, but it's nice knowing that we definitely have the horsepower to get out of stock for Scoot. The benefit of that is the speed. So always, if we want to now fast track it, it would have to be a JCB, possibly a Duke, but obviously the horsepower wouldn't be as impressed with it. They're pretty much borderline on what we could do basically. As you see, we can label front and diff. This helps minimize our spin tires a wee bit. Doesn't fully take away the risk of getting fueled up, but there isn't. I'm pretty sure there's another setting. Wait, oops, wrong button. Where it actually says the percentage. If I can find it. Yeah. Okay, so I've got it on free. Searching the edge of fields. Is that the only settings I've got for that? It must be. Okay. That, don't go with what that says, from what I can remember. I think that means the percentage must lie wrong. Most. Anyway, know what I've said. Also, turns out that I was right in the first place with Finney Park. Okay, this is starting to struggle. I don't know if it's because we actually stopped, but we're not. I think we're struggling a lot more. Also, it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. We might put rear dual wheels on this tractor, just to help it out a wee bit. That was handy. So we'll just knock full drive off. Yeah. It doesn't matter what lights you put turned on, you get black screens on the consoles. Yeah. So it's feeling it. Just feeling the weight. It's not as nippy as what she used to be. It's definitely feeling the drag. So we're definitely maxed it out at 56 tons roughly. Actually, you remember me saying we'll put dual wheels on the back of this? I don't think we'd get down here with dual wheels on. Okay, we might get down. No, actually, we don't even think about it. We wouldn't get down here with duals on. So that should probably be just super tight. Very, very tight. No, I'd probably make it close to here. So we'll move the cast out of that way. What I will do is I'll just move it out of the way if somebody wants to come and join and drive it or drive the Fent, you can. Obviously we'll be keeping the class, but we'll probably get rid of the wagon. Obviously we'll take the stuff out of it, we'll take the adjective out. I don't know if that's completely out of the way or not, but anyway, we will make it work. Okay, the good news is I have assisted the on the wooden wagon in reverse. That makes life so much nicer. So actually, what I am going to do, that is just fill the Portland floors. So before we sell it, what we're going to do is save the game because I hit the wrong button. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. No, that's not what I'm looking for. What I want to do is, can we force empty this? No, okay. So we'll sell that. So we owe ourselves another 10 litres of additive, basically. So what I'm going to do is move this tractor out of the way. I'll move this. Probably. Oh well, I'll take this back to the shed. We'll get it back in the shed. Because there's not really much point not having it or having it out doing nothing. If I need to fence around the honey, I will put a block fence up. Just to stop anybody from cutting that corner. Don't really want the pallet going flying. So I can't remember. I think it's spawn pallet timeable. No, start pallet things enabled. So if it is, happy days, because it'll start pretty high and we don't need to worry about it until it gets to that stage, basically. It makes life a little bit easier for staffing because you just go in underneath and very carefully lift. Also, we'll move the telehandler around when we need to. So that's the line up the tractors. Normally you reverse park your equipment here because all our number plates are on the rear. You drive park that way. You can see what the horsepowers are the tractors without having to jump in them and go, well, this might do. No, this is going wrong. Because I'm pretty sure not everyone knows the numbers on the vehicles and what they are equal to in the horsepower. Some truck brands are quite good at it. New Holland, those C-series, and the modern ones, 2015 onwards, 2016 onwards, they got pretty good at putting the horsepower on the actual number of the tractor, the actual model. Some of the masters are like that. Obviously all the S-series masters are like that now. The older styles are like that. No, the last styles are definitely like that. You just add about 10-20 extra horses onto it for the boost. But yeah, it's not too bad. So we'll move forward a wee bit. We'll get that loading, offloading, empty him. I'm going up a full drive on. Empty off. Drive back off. So we'll head back to the field. We've got another head on, another full load. Hopefully that maybe 2 full loads. Hopefully that will see us around the headlands, and it's plain sailing from there. That is pretty tight getting out of here. I'm not going to lie. put that offence in. I wasn't expecting coming out with a monster setup like this. So it's doable if you take your time. Obviously, it wouldn't be doable for rear zone because we've been right up to that fence. So we ain't putting the rears on track, we ain't putting the fronts on. So we're just gonna have to horse on, get the job done. I'm going to jump to Discord. Let's not be SP's close. Close enough. Let's close that. For some reason, Discord isn't open. Hey. So Storm is actually in FS. What he's doing, I don't know. We'll send a hi. So yeah, we'll just send Storm a message. Bit of a wind up message, but a message from the Storm. Is that from a Susan? Sorry. That reminds me. Ever seen the old? This is going back years, by the way. Ever seen the old Iron Brew adverts? Where this grandson and grandpa are in the grandpa's living room, and the grandson's got a can of regular Iron Brew, and the grandpa asks, "Can I have a sip of it?" And obviously, the grandson, being kind-hearted and all that, gives the can to the grandpa. Grandpa takes his teeth out and takes a big gulp of Iron Brew. Then gives the can back to the grandson, and the grandson's like, "No, I don't want it." The grandpa puts his teeth back in and starts finishing the can off. And I think, if I remember rightly, I think the end of it is basically you'd do anything for an Iron Brew, basically. To have your own can of Iron Brew. The old adverts are the better ones. The new ones, nah, they're a wee bit dilly-wally. Don't get me wrong, the new advert that they launched last month before, is better than the ones that had been doing this. It's more. They've basically went home with it, basically, if that makes sense. They've went home. Back to the original style of the Iron Brew advert. I need to watch it again, but I'm pretty sure that the shopkeeper is him be oh tune the fart still game. I can't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure it's him just with a different costume on. But I've only half paying attention when the advert's been on, so I could be completely wrong. But yeah, and that'll be everyone away now to Google Brew advert 2025. There is some good old adverts in the 90s, the early 2000s. I'm pretty sure some good ones from the 80s as well. But yeah, since Brew's been around since 1901, going by the orange can, the original. But yeah, if you get the opportunity to try the original Iron Brew or the original recipe of Iron Brew, I recommend you. It's more it's I would say it's more a fruity flavour, essentially, more of a fruity flavour than the original, of the new Iron Brew. The new Iron Brew is a bit sugary, shall we say, a bit sugar. It is nothing but bloody sugar. So if you're on a diet and you've got to watch football, and I'm diabetes and you've got to watch what you drink and all that, I highly recommend trying the 1901 Iron Brew. Because it's not as sweet. I don't think it's got as much sugar in it. It definitely doesn't have the same fucking sweeteners in it, because the sweeteners weren't around in 1901. So it's a lot more nicer to drink. If for example, you've got kids and they want to try Iron Brew, give them the 1901 one because it's safer for them. It's literally back to basics, back to old school. And frankly, it's a lot nicer. So we'll keep passing on as much as we possibly can. Pardon me. We're almost full. Maybe that we are full. So we're just going to speed up and go into that. Like I said, if you want to join, feel free. We are on the server, FS22 that is, in game. So pop in zeros, give us a hand. You can finish rating this field up if you want, or you can cut silos or cart the grass back to the farm. I don't know what's wrong with the day. But anyway, we're horsing on, that's for sure. We can get a lot more done with this big Ian. So I'm actually glad we went with a bigger tractor, because I think we would be struggling with the recommended toys. The tractor took off. The runaway tractor. Anyone heard that tune about the runaway train? Yeah. Just gonna. Hey, someone's actually sent me a message on Discord. Hey, Lex, I was just talking about you, Storm. How are you? Lex, I just jumped to Discord to see if you'd messaged me and you messaged me on YouTube. Yeah. We should stop because we've no power, so I'm going to just not full drive on because a bit extra go. There should be a train due at some point. Let's try and avoid it. I'm fine. How are you? I'm okay. What are you up to? Are you behaving yourself? Are you eating candy? At some point, I will build you a British sweet box or sweet and drink box. Once I can afford to do it and get it sent to you. Yes. Ah. So, are you behaving yourself or are you eating candy? That's the question. Or are you doing both? Are you behaving yourself and not behave? Are you behaving yourself and not behaving? Are you behaving yourself and not eating candy, or not behaving yourself and eating candy? or are you doing all of the above, basically, as behaving in both sections? That was a lot harder than it was meant to have been. So let's build rune. It's empty now. Oh, I'm guessing your candy bag's empty, your sweets are empty. So what we're going to do is we'll empty this, we'll take this back to the field, do that head on that's in our way. We'll give Storm the beast. So you can have a little play with the beast. I'll just get the full drive turned on for him. Oh, Storm's back again. Bye, Storm. It's nice knowing you. So, Yep, he's back. We are sinking. Are we going to sink? We sunk. At least it was there. I had visions of the sink going to happen. Well, actually, as we were going in through the gate here. So yeah, that's where I thought the sink was going to happen. So we'll take the tractor over to the far end. We'll just lift what's left of the headland. What's going to be causing us a bit of a problem. Obviously, once we've done that, then bring the tractor back to this end and get it positioned ready for Storm to take over the controls. You just need to remember it is a big tractor. It's a nippy tractor. She goes extinct. But she's got good brakes. Yeah. Just need to pay attention to the mini map, see if he actually spawns in. It looks as if he is in. He is here. No idea if he's coming down to stairs. He's probably trying to spot him just now. Nope. Race you! Well, she kind of tractor that you can't keep up. Okay. It's not power side the tractor. Fishy. So we'll leave this here for Storm to operate. We'll jump in. We'll save the game. Let's jump to that one. I've done it again. Let's jump to that one. And we go again. I think he's a happy storm. That'll be a yes then, going with the horn. That is one noisy horn on that fence. Hear it way over here. But anyway, let's lift that. At least it doesn't go baby shark do 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 do. Oh dear. Why am I getting notified that the forage wagon's almost full? I'm not even in the wagon. There it is. Might be a keeper. I'm guessing the wagon's full. And I'm also guessing we're missing a bit. But anyway. No, maybe? I don't know. No, it's Phil now, so he's obviously messed a bit up with Tom. We'll take out of his wages. If I get the feeling we've probably gave someone too big of a trap, but yeah, just saying. Ooh. The rake was getting a bit impatient there, was it not? Only you have to make things awkward, Storm. Well, actually, only you. I done it about 3 times and never got stuck once with this big thing. You do it once and you get stuck every single time you turn a corner. No wonder I shake my head. There. I've been nice and took some of that fence down. I give up. I honestly and truthfully give up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this rake over here out of the way. for the time being. Then I'm going to jump into the vent. Still standing on a spare part. Yep. So if Storm ever comes back to the game, time to go and get the shovel, the wheel loader, whatever you want to call it. And he can then bring the wheel loader back to the salvage pit, and then can let me know that he's back at the salvage pit. Because then I'm going to go and get something else from the dealership. Ooh. We might have overshot the gate. Just saying. I might have been drinking my coffee. But yeah. Pardon me. If you want to come and join us, feel free. We are on the server. we do have Stormin with us. Whatever he's doing, I don't know. He's just standing at the farm like a spare, what at a wedding. Um, yeah. I actually think it's that water. I think it's the water that's actually bogging me here. It's, I don't know. But anyway. But anyway. This tractor's pretty much on its knees. So we're almost full on the wagon. Put cruise control on for 2 seconds. Oh dear. Oh, it doesn't matter, please. 88%, 89%, 90%. And we fill it again. So we're getting pretty much past and a half at the minute. And then we'll fill. So we'll head back to farm, up again. We'll see if Storm is awake. No idea what he's awake doing. He's probably sleeping. I'll just check Discord just to see if he sent me a message on there. Not recently. So, plan was having somebody in give me a hand doing this, but so be it. I'm on my own as usual, pretty much. I know Storm's meant to be in the game, but he's literally just standing there, not doing anything. He was meant to be driving this tractor, but went AFK basically. MIA, AFK, pretty much the same kind of thing. I can't go round them. I haven't got the space. Actually, I could. If I hadn't have stopped, I could have went that way through that gap. Could I have hit it? Yes, I could have. So if we kept the speed up, we could have risked it and went that way. It would have been dangerous, but it would have saved us having to do a house start with beast. And that train was late. That was meant to have been past that part, not meant to. So, methinks the train is late. Bear with me. So I've muted the sound on my end just to try and deafen Storm. But he's also away playing his TV. Oh, he's sleeping. It's one or the other. But anyway, we will tip another load. If Storm ever comes back to the game, we will send him for the wheel loader. We'll then send him back for the tracked pusher upper thing with the butt brake. Storm is not back in the game by around about 10 o'clock. Well, I say back in the game, what I mean is back in the land of 11 by 10 o'clock. Then we will call it quits. So hopefully it will be. We can actually get something done then. Just once he gets stuff back, he can continue bringing in what's left of the field. If there's anything left of the field to bring in, that is. Yeah, do what I need to do. What I'm going to do is actually sit a couple of times down opposite the gate and have it so that I can mark out where he needs to be, if that makes sense. For going in and out. I don't think I've got the yeah, because I'm put one of them down. That's fine. Won't have the pain. Yeah, I think the yellow pole's probably the easiest way of marking what to go up to for the set storm for getting in and out. Go up to it, then put your angle on, or drive to it, and then anchor right round. Because I don't think there's going to be much stuff bigger than this that he's going to be driving in and out of that gate himself, if that makes sense. But yeah. So if you want to come join us and give us a hand, feel free. You can come and get us on FS22. We are on Elm Creek. There is mods, but the mods are in safe because we've got Stormwind players. So there is a character roundabout, shall we say, in the main yard. Well, in the yard, we only have one yard. So if you want to join us, feel free. Once we get to around about 10 o'clock, I'll make a judgment call whether or not we are going to be continuing with this live stream tonight, or whether we'll jump onto another game. And my tongue's still sore from lunchtime when I bit it when I was having my dinner. So yeah. Yep. Cool. Oh dear. Name of our OTP, ATO. We'll pick up. Here. Very slowly line it up. Excuse me. And we control it. Not 100% sure what went on in the middle of this one. We seem to have really had a wiggle on when we were rolling this bit up. personnel, I don't know. Can't 100% guarantee we're not going to miss anything here, but to be honest, we actually got all that without missing a single bit. So we're around about 75%. So if I've marked this out right, so we go from the double to over to this one. Which is until we're in line in the street with that, he thinks. Hard rocket round. Let's listen off, put the lock back on. Keep the lock on. Okay, I think we might be a wee bit too late, so we want to be steering wheel roughly. Okay, I think we're actually okay with that one. So yeah, so that makes it a wee bit easier for anyone else wanting to come and join us. The markers, those yellow markers, are to help you basically swing into that gateway so you're avoiding the fence and all that. It should help you on the way out as well. But we will see, obviously. Too far in the pit, so that's not going to help me. So obviously, it's set up for this. Obviously, if it's a track unit and trailer, so a wee bit longer. You just need to pay attention to what you're doing, basically. But I would say this is probably the longest setup for tractor and trailer. This is probably the longest setup that you probably have. Don't think of any longer for a standard tractor. No, an Aggie tractor, I should say. So we'll just move forward to just straighten out the rear end. So obviously anybody having problems with reversing trailers, doesn't matter if it's in game, real life, whatever. You need you're basically steering the opposite way to what you think you want to steer. If you're going to if you want to go left, turn right. If you want to go right, turn left. Then watch your trailer go round and follow your trailer. It's pretty much the way to do that. You've seen us do it plenty of times in ETS2 and in FAMSIM. Oh yeah, I was going to put the potato production down there, wasn't I? Oh, the vegetable part of potato production. You run over the storm. Watching the way up. So once we hit the road, we'll want to aim for the peg, peg 1, keep it tight, peg 2, and then back to 3. So that's bags of space for getting in and out. I can't make it any easier for you. So we're going to get our last, I was going to say our last, probably about, yeah. There's probably about another 2 roads possibly after this one. Maybe a wee bit more. So what Storm doesn't know is he actually has to roll pit now. Yeah. So he's going to have to roll the pit. Means he's probably never going to be back in the game ever again. But we'll see. Oh dear. So it's normal time tomorrow for live stream. It's around about 7 o'clock. I'll be really on Thursday tomorrow already. Where the fuck is this week gone? It's a wee bit easier for here because you've got the line of the centre pad to do it for, as long as you keep the metal pin in the middle of your centre, you're nice and easy to get in and out of there. It's just that sliding gate because you drop down, it's not very easy for you guys to see where you want to be to get round. Well, put it this way, Storm makes it look hard. But he's always flying about like a bat out of hell. So what have we done with yeah. I found the end, don't worry. I found it. So we'll enable and we'll start load. So I noticed that because I said probably continue streaming after 10 o'clock. I think I'm just going to call it quits, guys, at 10. I have no idea why this is still going all of a sudden. It's as if it's yeah. So this might be our last board. I'm going to put diffs on. I shouldn't need to, but for some reason it's having issues. But yeah, okay there. Seems to be okay now. Can't remember what map we're on tomorrow, guys. What day we? What map are we on tomorrow? I don't know, that's the wrong now. Let me jump to YouTube. Yeah, Battle Springs tomorrow, 7 PM. So we're on Battle Springs tomorrow. So basically another kind of survival roleplay. So we'll see what happens. I can't remember what we done last week. I think we were playing with Bales. Yeah, so we were doing with Bale. Dom was in, he was Bale in the raffle for us, and put auto drop on, and it really pissed me off. So, yeah. I think we're doing hay. We're going to do a field of hay just to bring some money in to help us out a wee bit. I think we were down to, what was it, £2,000? Something along those lines. So, not a lot of money over in that series. So that's what we're doing at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. So that'll give me a wee bit of time to do some paperwork and all that in the morning. Have a wee bit of a chill. So yeah. Guys, I'm going to go for a bio break, so I will be back in a second or two. So I'll put BRB up. BRB. Actually, yeah. So we're back. Just I sat down and I thought, before I put the game back up, let's check Discord to see if Storm's actually still with us. And it turns out that he's no longer on Discord. He's offline on Discord. So I can only assume that he's going to sleep and hasn't left the game. So yeah, failing that he's having massive internet issues and his computer's semi-crashed or whatever. So we're gonna make this probably our last load. Because of times and all that. So we will be on Valley Springs tomorrow around about 7 PM. Don't think I'm doing any other live streams tomorrow. So what will happen tomorrow is I will put a poll up during tomorrow's live stream, guys. And it'll only be up for the stream. You're not getting it again on the posts. It's actually once the live stream finishes tomorrow, that's it. That poll finishes just before we finish the live stream, and I'll tell you what the answer is. So I have a think. We're going to be on Lightning Farm. So have a think about what era you want us to start off in, okay? So your options are going to be the early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, around about 2010, and modern day. Okay, so there are your 3 or 4 options. But so have a think. Let me know what you think. Obviously, once we get the vote up tomorrow, that's what it's going to be. So vote for what you want. See, obviously, we're 1985 in Green Hill Valley. So you can see the vehicles that are there. So we'll probably go with the dealership brand what's on the map, which is a Massey dealership. So Massey, possibly Arco, Lago, Arco. So we'll take it from there. For example, just because you say you want us to go, let's say 2015, 2016, doesn't mean that we're going to start off with equipment from that era, okay? From that year. We have to start off with what we can afford, okay? I'm going to buy that being said, yeah, fuck it, we will do wait. We'll do waiting for and we'll see how we go on. Let's do it. You've seen the Lightning Farm. We all know what Lightning Farm looks like. Right, guys, I'm going to surprise you with a video series. I'm going to surprise you. I'm not even going to tell you what the series is going to be. I'm going to say to you now it's not going to be wetting, okay? Because you've seen it, you know what wetting farms are like. It's a wee bit on the small side for, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what we're going to do. So, at these yellow pegs, of course, we'll start slowing down, aim for that one. That one until we just go past it. Hard walk to the right. And it's just let the tractor slowly find its own way around, just assisting the steering a wee bit. And if we jump out to that camera, you can see exactly where we are in that part. That's not bad. Coming in mind, you know, we didn't zoom out, we didn't jump out the cab when we were lining up. When I sighted those markers, I done it blind. So it was just basically working off um, roughly where I wanted the mark of the tractor to be, basically. So the mark is basically between the front wheels and where you're sitting. Obviously, if you're third person, you should be okay. Also, I don't know how you drive when you're in the game. I don't know how Storm drives. Also, I know how Storm drives it. But out of hell. But what I mean is, I don't know if he is first person. That's what he prefers, or whether he prefers third person. If he prefers third person, I don't know why he crashes as much. But yeah. So we'll reverse very nicely into pit. Pit's getting to that stage where you could really do with kind of pushing it up a wee bit. But the good news is we'll get all this field in this pit. And so yeah. what we'll do is just we'll add the ad back in. Obviously, we sold the other old magazine and it still had additive in it. So that is going to do us for this live stream. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you have enjoyed the live stream, give it a like. If you want to share any of the content here on the channel with your friends, family, co-workers, enemies, whoever you choose to share a link with, feel free. And I will see you tomorrow evening around about 7 p.m. here in the UK. Also, if you've subscribed to the channel, you will have your notifications. Hopefully, if you've turned the notification bell on. So until then, guys, it's bye for now. See you tomorrow. Bye.